Well, let's sing one for Frying Pan Jack. It was live, and the oldest of the old in Oregon. Frying Pan Jack settled out off of the train, this great train. He got scared. He always told me if I get afraid to walk into a railroad yard or makeup yard, it'll be time to quit. He used to carry a spike ball handle into his bedroll balloon, he called it, to fend off the ne'er-do wells, but you know, the way it's gotten to be on the skids now, young, and drug money. And so they prey off the old poor down under the railroad bridges. And so they tend to stay out and stay in one place and feel safe. So he feels safe in this bar over in Albany, Oregon. If you want to find Frying Pan Jack, let's do it for him. We shared a camp down there in Oroville, the Feather River Canyon, coming out of Kitty from West Pacific. Kitty, up at the top of the canyon, still has a you can camp under. Anybody ever been there? Up in the High Sierra? Oh, it's beautiful. Jack and I were in that camp. That's where he said to me, you know, he'd been trapping since 1927. He said, I told myself in 27, if I cannot dictate the conditions of my labor, I will henceforth cease to work. You don't have to go to college to figure these things out. No, sir. He said, I learned when I was young that the only true life I have is the life of my brain. But if it's true the only real life I have is the life of my brain, what sense does it make to hand that brain to somebody for 8 hours a day for their particular use on the presumption that at the end of the day they will give it back in an unmutilated condition? Fat chance. So he built that big Montana bedroll for a decade and panhandling, you know, head full of words and songs. He didn't write songs and poems, he found them and scattered them abroad for people like me to find and put to work again. He was old enough to remember the sway rods under the boxcars, riding the rods. Frying Pan Jack, two bombs. The bomb on the rods was looking down as an enemy of mankind. The other is driven around to his club, is fettered, whined, and died. And they who curse the bomb on the rods as the essence of war will greet the other with a winning smile and extend the hand so glad. The bum on the rods is a social flea who gets an occasional bite. The bum on the plush is a social leech, blood-sucking day and night. The bum on the rods is a load so light that his weight we scarcely feel, but it takes the labor of dozens of folks to furnish the other a meal. As long as we sanction the bum on the plush, the other will always be there. We rid ourselves of the bum on the plush and the other will disappear. To make an intelligent, organized camp, get rid of the wasted crush. Don't